to view yet, and my freaking stream wigged out. And I am within a bird's crow flies, like what, 5 miles from downtown LA, and the internet's bad? Are you kidding me? Like, I kind of understand it in Newport Beach. They're just, they can't afford the property to put cell towers up or something, and maybe that's why they, don't have enough cell towers to have good internet around the bay. It really ticks me off when I'm in Newport Beach and I can't even do a stream by the boat. I can do a video and then upload it when I'm away. God forbid, try to do something while you're there. But now I'm like, that's Griffith Park, right there, right beside it. And the internet's bad? Are you kidding me? This is in 1967, and Beverly Hillbillies live here, and there's no such thing as the internet. Wow. On my way to Orange County. We're going to go to Garden Grove. We're going to the Orange County Appliance Parts. They took a microwave down while they what do you call it? Remodeled the kitchen. They set it aside, and then they lost the mount to put the under-counter microwave back up. And now I'm heading to Orange County to get a replacement for that mount. I could bought it on Amazon, $22. I called Orange County Appliance Parts, and it is. I'm at a standstill, so I'm filling up my drink. Arnold Palmer, the best drink on the planet, and yeah, $13. Orange County Appliance Parts. Right across from the post office, Orange County. So we're just sitting in heavy traffic, trying to get through LA. I'm an hour and 30 minutes away. It says I'll get there at 4:34. I didn't even look to see how they said I'm going to get there. All the 5. Sometimes they'll have you. Yeah, they're showing me I'm going to take the streets. I'm going to get off on East 4th Street. And I'm going to take that over and then back down and recatch the 5. Wait. Oh, no. It still has me. It has me on Telegraph. It's like, avoid the 5. Yeah, we have a saying in LA. Friends don't let friends drive the 5 freeway. So, I know it's kind of like the mom's bad or whatever it is. Friends don't let friends drive drunk. Yeah, no. Friends don't let friends drive the 5 freeway. Because this is the mess that you would get in. What I'm in right now. It's absolutely insane. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's just bad. Whew. Oh, I did get a text message. Oh, somebody says hi. I'm at a dead stop. I'll say hi. Where are you headed? I'm headed down to Orange County to Garden Grove. Nice shirt. Yeah, I know. The O is right next to the I. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I know. I know it's red and that kind of makes you, oh, you must be a Trump man. No, can't say I am. I don't like politics that get you in trouble. Who is that? Johnny Cass once was asked, Why don't you use your popularity as a celebrity to endorse your political party? And his response is my response. Why would I alienate half of my audience or my fan base? Yeah, it makes so much sense. So, liberal? No. Republican? No. Do I have a preferred party? I might lean one way more than the other on a given subject. That's it. So, no political things here going on. Oh, but, wow. Let's get to Orange County. I am north of downtown LA. And this is a great area where I am in LA. Some of the older bridges and stuff, they're art. They weren't. Here, can I show you this? Hey, watch, look at this. Look at this. Look at this bridge here. Let's see if it focuses in on that bridge. Look at that bridge. Look at the architect in that bridge right there. Isn't it? It's gorgeous. Hey, granted, they'll make something look so modern now, but man, in the day, they built structures, didn't they? I thought that was neat. I'll put it back on me. You don't have to stare at the bridge all day. But I am just sitting in traffic. I have 34 miles to go, and it is going to take me an hour and 24 minutes. Oh, and I somehow managed to, I hate this. If the arm on my phone holder gets close to that button, it'll, you'll squeeze it to make sure the phone's clamped. It'll turn your phone off. And you can't get your directions. Where are we going? I don't know. Why? Because I can't figure it out. And I turn off the speech on the thing because the thing's always constantly going on. There is a speed trap ahead. I don't think I can get a speeding ticket. I'm doing 30 and a 65. And I can't go any faster because everybody's doing 30 and a 65. There you go. Oh, what am I doing? What you doing? I am driving to Orange County. I'm going to pick up a mount for a microwave. I rewired this condo. It's a condo. And they remodeled the kitchen, so they took the microwave out. I did not do it. The guys taking the old cabinetry out, took it out. And they did set the bracket. I swear it was with the it was in the condo somewhere, and I saw it multiple occasions. And why it wasn't like taped to the back of the microwave, I don't know. Like take some painter's blue tape and just tape it on the back so it wouldn't get lost. Yeah, they didn't. They just left it there. I got a Mr. Mercedes behind me. He's getting really close. Oh, he's like, what are you doing? It's me. Nan, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Where you been? I was on vacation for a month. Yes, you were. Where'd you go? I know it takes a while for... I haven't seen Nin. Nin's my number one fan. In fact, he is a moderator for the room. I was on vacation for a month. He's going to say something back. I guarantee he's just like typing away right now. We'll see what he says there in a second. I'm in stop and go, so every time I'm stopped, I can read. I didn't even notice you were there. I was like just talking away and not looking at my screen. Oh, Los Angeles, trucks only. But this says trucks only. Yeah, there's a certain lane for them. You were in Japan! Wow, that's freaking awesome! Wow, you got to tell me about it sometime. Right now I'm driving. This isn't the greatest time to talk about it. When I'm doing one of my live chats where I'm just sitting there, like at one of the, like when I'm putting the microwave in, that's not going to be for a couple hours. But, yeah. But once I start setting the microwave up, I'll set the camera up, and you can watch me mount a microwave. That's cool. Yeah. Hour and 20 minutes. Still says, oh, I'm getting there a minute faster now. It was 4:34. Now I'm getting there at 4:33. Man, Arnold Palmer is such a great drink. I like it because it's less sugar. Now I'm back in Florida. Florida's cool. How close are you to, come on, where is it? Brandon? Cletus McFarland's racetrack off of, oh, I used to know the road it was off of. Now I don't. I know it's off of a state route. The Freedom Factory. How close are you to the Freedom Factory? Let me see. He's looking. Huh. I think it's more towards the east coast of Florida, near Tampa. Little, like 1.5 away. That's obviously 1.5 hours away. That's not that far. That would be a neat place to go for a weekend when they're having one of the events at the Freedom Factory. But I do plan on going to the Freedom Factory. I would like to maybe even go there this year. In fact, why shouldn't I not? I should look up like what's happening, not this month, but next month. We're in August now, so August, September, and I should find out what it would cost for me and my son to jump on an airplane, fly out on a Friday, spend the night in a hotel close to the racetrack, get a room, probably fly into Tampa, get a rental car, drive up to the Freedom Factory, watch an event on Saturday. Hopefully it's just a Friday night, Saturday night something, and then spend the night, drive back into Tampa, jump back on a plane, be back home Sunday night so my son can be back in school. Yeah, traffic's moving really good right now, Nin. I can't read my screen right now. Woo! It's back to 4:34. Hour and 19 minutes away. Oh, I wish I could read. Oh, wow. There's a doppelganger in my truck over there with more ladders on it. That's kind of neat. I wish I could just show you, but yeah, white F Ford 150 with a shell on the back and ladders. I'm telling you, I had the expensive utility trucks. They literally would cost $15,000 to $20,000 more than an F-150. And granted, you had a beautiful tool back truck in the back, and you could get to your tools easier. You can store things easier. You can lock them up, and they're safer. But man, I like the creature comforts, and I quit buying those 350s and 250 utility trucks. They expensive, and they had cruise control and air conditioning. Now I have Bluetooth and power seat. Look at this. Oh, I'm sinking. Watch out. No, I like being up high. Gotta go back up. You know, power seats, all this good stuff. And I see you writing things. I really want to read them, but traffic's moving. It's almost coming to a stop, but I can see they're not stopping. It's just we're just kind of coasting through. I'm gonna get off on 4th Street and take the streets in probably how many miles? 4.2 miles. And I'll be at Light's End. Ooh, I just hit a light. Or not light. Now we kind of stopping, kind of going. Oh. There we are. I'll stop for a second. Yeah, I should. Oh, if I do, Nin, I will make sure you know that I'm coming to Florida. And maybe you can meet up. You could be on a video with me. That would be awesome. Maybe, you know, bring your family. I'd love to meet your mom and dad. That would be great. You can meet my son. And we'd have a good time. I'd have a good time. I wonder what I'd rent. I wouldn't want to rent something that you would take on the track or anything, but I'd rent something fun. I wouldn't want to just go out there, oh, Toyota Corolla? Oh, all right. I mean, I get to play around with all these really nice cars. You know, if you don't know who I am, I captain the Aviator, and the owner of the Aviator, the owner of the yacht, I work with him and his cars, and he's starting his own YouTube channel soon. It's called Nico's Garage. I have a premiere video of it on my channel where I walk through the garage and show you. And there's actually a lot of the cars are missing. We have a SEMA build going on right now with the Lamborghini Aventador, where a private carbon fiber parts manufacturer here in Southern California. I think they're in Huntington Beach. I'm not positive on that. Don't call me out on that. And they have the car, and they are building some custom panels, going to put the car together and then debut it at SEMA. So that'll be neat. It's not something I can show on the channel because it's them. It's for them that, you know, we are allowing them to use the car so they can get the recognition from it. But meanwhile, we get these beautiful parts, and I already have the concept art of what the car should look like when it's done, and it is gorgeous. And I'm sorry I cannot leak that or show anybody. Maybe I'll show you, Nin, if I come out there next month to the Freedom Factory. I'll show you. I did just show you a picture, but I wouldn't be able to like send it to you or anything. But I can show it to you from my phone, and you would say, "Wow, that's neat." And then when SEMA happens in Las Vegas, I will be there with the car, tell the story about that. The car's so neat. If you haven't seen it, look at my cold start on the Aventador, and or the picture of it right there by the boat. I'm actually in the yacht club parking lot next door to my boss's condo, where the boat is docked. He has a dock right on the harbor. Beautiful condo. Talk about a condo that's probably worth multi-millions of dollars because it has a slip. That's why. They're beautiful though. We have an 87-foot slip, and you're allowed 10% overhang. And our boat, even though it's 90 feet, the way we pull it in, my anchor is still above the water and not above the dock, and where you can walk underneath the garment. But my pulpit overhangs my dock, and my swim step is actually within the slip itself, so we have 0 overhang. And then I have my tender tied up behind the boat, and it overhangs. And because we have it tied up sideways, it is not. It's not even 10%, because 10% of the 90-foot boat would be 9 feet, and that tender might have a width of 5 feet. So kind of cool. Yay! 2.2 miles will be. Oh, it's just a exit to the 5. Look at this. I'm thinking it's whoa. You are not moving, sir. Sir, move. Go. Look, there's. I call them the quarter-mile club. They leave a quarter-mile distance between them and the car in front of them. And when you're in traffic, heavy traffic, that's not the right thing. You're supposed to, no. And right now we're passing. I know you're not going to see it, but there's UCLA Medical Center, or is it? Yeah. And it's the hospital they use on that soap opera, General Hospital. So, kind of cool. And it's supposed to be in, like, New York area or something. Yeah, this guy just put me over here. What is going on here? Wow. Yeah, well, we're moving. I'm moving very good right now. Woo! I don't even know where I'm at right now. It was going to have me get off on 4th Street, and now it's saying no, don't get off. So maybe this is faster the way we're going? I do not know. Another quarter-mile club guy. Pomona, 60 left lanes. Now it's saying it's an hour and 12 minutes, and I'm going to get there at 4:36. At the rate this is going, I might be getting there as they're closing, which is not bad. I don't mind. I work for myself, so I don't have to like punch a time clock and hey, I'm overtime right now. Yeah, I'm overtime. I have to pay myself extra. How am I going to do that? I don't know. I'm getting so much for this, and I actually prepaid to install this. He just wrote the check. I finished up a bunch of the work yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, the day before yesterday. And he goes, look, you still got the microwave to install, and don't forget to install this, that, and the other thing. Just little tiny, hang this towel rack in the bathroom. Do this for me. Just do me a solid and take care of this. And you do those things. Even though I'm an electrician, you take care of things like that for your client. Makes them happy. Happy. And I can do a lot better job than most other people. You can get some handyman to come out there and just maybe do it as nice job, but I have all those little knickknacks when I'm hanging up maybe conduit or something. So I can really hang stuff up those things. Alright. Where are we at? It is still going up. Oh, I don't like that. It's saying 4:37 now. Added another minute. Like everybody, they're afraid of the left lane on the 5 freeway when you're coming south into downtown Los Angeles, because it says East 60 Pomona left lane only, and it is true. But I tell you, once you get actually on that off ramp, the off ramp is about a half a mile long. The speeds pick up pretty good through the off ramp, and it's easy to get over to the right and catch the 5. Or not, yeah, I guess there is a possibility you get that one guy who sees you, oh, you're like a cheater. I'm not cheating. It's a what do you call it? It's not a solid line. I'm not crossing over a double yellow. I have the, what do you call it? It's a passing lane. I'm passing. There are a lot of cars out here. Nothing interesting though. I haven't seen a really neat car. I like being in the garage out in Las Vegas. I could take the most boring car and just have a blast with it. And well, I'm in my truck. I'm in the truck. Oh, I was talking to the boss about possibly purchasing his 914. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful car. It's a 1970. If I did get it, there might be one modification I'd do to it. If I were to do anything to it, it would be an expensive modification. It'd be an extremely expensive modification. I would put a flat 6 in it. It would technically be a 916 at that point. But you could buy a 916. A 916 is basically the same car as a 914, but with a flat 6 in it. They did put a flat 6 in cars, I think, designated as a 914. Now, I'm not positive on that, but I do believe I saw somewhere before they actually made a model and designated it the 916 that they built 914s and just put flat 6s in them and called them 914 S's or something. I don't know. I have to look it up. But they're neat cars. I would show it to you, but I can't. I thought this lane was going to go a little out that. There is some goofball up here in the Quarter Mile Club where he has, what? It wants me to go onto the 60? Okay, I'm going to take the 60. It says to go on the 60. It says that it's faster. Probably going to take me to the, out to the 57 or something, but yeah, I'll do this. I like it. This freeway is moving. Why wouldn't I like it? It seems nice. And it says to get off on Lorena. Lorena. I knew a girl named Lorena. And she hung out with a friend that liked my brother. And I was all cool with her friend, liking my brother. My brother didn't really like her, but liked to hang out with her, but didn't like, she really liked a girlfriend as a boyfriend. But I ended up that she what did we do? And we hated each other, me and Lorena. Not her friend, her friend that liked my brother, we got along really good, but Lorena didn't. So, but one time I said, look, we have to see each other. There's no getting around it. Let me take you to lunch and let's talk about this because it's getting really bad with you and I fighting, every time my brother gets together with your friend. She goes, okay. So I took her to the rock and roll restaurant place. What was it called? Hard Rock Cafe in Newport Beach. And I took her to Hard Rock Cafe. We had started talking. And man, something just clicked. We got along. From that point on, we were great. And I told her I wanted to start dating her. She goes, well, not right now. I'm blah, blah, blah. I'm in between this and that. And I'm not really looking for a boyfriend right now. I go, okay, well, I would like to take you out. Would that be something you'd be interested in maybe in the future? She goes, yes. And I had this high hope to actually date her. I really liked her. And then I didn't see her for a while. She just took off. And I ended up getting with her friend that liked my brother, you know, when I was speaking about her. And she told me, oh, Lorena gained some weight. And she's kind of embarrassed. She'd like to go out with you, but she's trying to lose weight before she sees you. I go, I don't mind. Have her call me. Oh, Panama. And I changed my face. Looks like a picture. Oh, that's cool. I asked my parents if we can meet up. Yeah, we'll do that at the Freedom Factory. If I'm going to look up what it would cost me, because that's probably going to cost, you know, somewhere between $500 and $1,000 when you think about it. I'd have to get tickets, round trip. That's probably going to be, no, it's going to be more than $1,000. It's going to be more like $1,500, $2,000 for the trip, because it's going to cost, I would say $200 to $250 for round trip tickets from LA to Tampa. It's probably going to cost me for a weekend another $200 to rent a car, because I want to get something neat, and it'll probably again cost me another $200. Put yourself together, $200 a night for a room. And then there's food incidentals and the price of the event itself. So yeah, I'm gonna have to have $1,500 just to throw at this. But I can. That's something I can manage. I'll look at my bank account. And it'll have well more than enough to cover something like that. But I don't look at it like that. I look at it like, that's for this. I need more. Wow, I'm supposed to turn on Eastern in about a half a mile, a little more than about maybe 3/4 of a mile. Yeah, 3/4. So, through this light, go through the next light. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give it a right lane now. Because now we're at half a mile away, so might as well just do it now. We're in the right lane. I don't know what part of LA I'm in right now. I don't think this is Boyle Heights still. That's Downey Road. Oh, it's not the Downey. Don't open the door all the way. Thank you. I don't know that I've actually been where I'm at right now before. I'm just following my map. Oh no, it's at 442. If it gets past 445, that's only a 15-minute buffer. Maybe with less than an hour, yeah, it might work, but not when right now it's over an hour. It's only an hour and 7 minutes till I get to where I'm going. But yeah. Think about that. Let's see. Home of Peace, Memorial Park and Mortuary. Here's Eastern. I've been here. I remember passing this cemetery before. And I had a girlfriend at the time, and she explained to me about this cemetery. whoever it was, they hung up. Somebody called me from a weird area code. I don't know who it was. CQ. Oh, I like how my map tells me to turn. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll turn. And oh no, it's the next intersection. You're like, ah, crap thing. Why'd you tell me to turn down? Find the nurse near you. Alright, here we are. Now we are going to get somewhere. And that's the 5 freeway. If we are passing it, no wonder, yeah, it's taking me a decent route. Oh my God! I'm on Telegraph Road. I know where I am. I've been here. Techniques is right up here. Techniques was a electronic manufacturer, audio. That was very rude of you with your freaking trailer to just cut me off at the last second. This guy because I can't see anything from me. We're coming up. Are we? No, that's not the 710. Again, great drink. Wish I would have grabbed something to eat. Got a couple of fries left from my lunch earlier. I bought this at 11. And it's 3:38. Wow. 59 minutes away. It went down to 4:39. That's kind of nice. I will be making a right turn on Atlantic, it says. I think that's at Denny's. I know where I am. Sorry about not talking, but I was a little hungry and I wanted to grab a little bit of snack that I had in here. Normally, I don't know why I haven't done this lately. A little incident happened in my life that really made, kind of like, threw my life into a whirlpool. Really messed up some things. But this way, I'm single now. And what happened was, or not to say what happened was, I used to keep snacks in my car. And since then, I haven't been organized enough to get my life back to normal. But it's starting to get there. I mean, it's really starting to get there really nice. Alright. Oh, wow. I know I need to be in this lane. And why this lane's not moving, I don't know. But we're getting there. Order boiler service. I can't get people still have boilers in their buildings? Wow. Well, I used to buy these packs at, the big box stores like Costco. I would buy these peanut butter cracker sandwiches, and I would have those and be able to snack on something, and I wouldn't be starving when I was out in traffic or something driving home. I never lived far from home. I was living in Bellflower. I was working in Irvine. Not a bad drive at all. Plus, they had opened up these lanes on the 405. And I could drive down these lanes, and I could get to where I was going in a decent clip. I have video of this guy cutting in and out of traffic really bad in his truck with a trailer. And normally I wouldn't care anything, but he's done it to me, and now he's done it to other people. And I swear, if I see him do it one more time, I have the name of his company, and I will just anonymously, I can upload this video on a abandoned YouTube channel I have, and just send him a link to it. Send his company a link to it. Here. I literally am thinking, because I have a dash cam. It's not like I'm going to be saying anything that isn't true. But this guy's in this truck, pulling this crazy trailer behind it. It's just a pickup. It's in an F-150, similar to what I'm driving. But he's driving like a jerk. Oh. So don't cut after anybody. Not to the point where I'll do it now, but you do it again, I'm sending it. Send it. Send it. Send it. I'm looking at my map to see what it's going to do. Oh, look, it's still telling me to stay off the road. Oh, and it's gotten a little less. It was at 444, and I said if I was, so it's at 440 now. So it's got right. Oh, somebody said something. Howdy, partner. Love the shirt. Simper. This is my brother. Oh, okay. I like your, he has a strong arm in his name. Kind of cool. Got, Confederate Wolf, Tyrannus Brothers. Anyway, wow, I am so close to Atlantic Avenue, where I will be making my right, and it's going to have me just drive down, being on what a lot of people would consider, what is that road that runs beside the freeway called? I can't remember what they call it. I can't remember what they call it. Wow, my brain is a mess, but I'm 63. I guess it's just what happens. I hope it's not normal. But, what do you call the road that goes alongside the freeway? I'm from Virginia. I've been to Virginia. I've been in there. They gave me a ticket going across a bridge. I was going across a bridge on the 95 through Virginia. And I never understood the ticket. I didn't understand why they just gave me a ticket for basically doing nothing. I wasn't speeding. It ended up being like $40. So I sent the $40. I think they didn't like somebody from out of town. Basically, that's what it was. this. I'm supposed to be in the far left lane? Oh, thank you for letting me know. I saw it as supposed to be in the right lane. Ah, man. I don't know how I'm going to do this. You know what? I'm just going to go up here and then try to figure out how to get around. This was corny. I like how it just tells you to make a right, but it doesn't tell you to make a right and immediately make a left. It just tells you to make a right. So I'm now going to go ahead and do this. And I think I'm just going to go ahead. And that's it. I did it anyway. I just left. And I did what I was supposed to do. And F the people back there. Oh, this is cool. You gotta see this. This is cool. Watch True Lies and look at those things up here on top of these pillars right. I'm trying to put my finger in there. Right there. And they got one of those and acted like it was a priceless piece of art, and they destroy it in the movie because they snuck nuclear weapons into the United States from Egypt. Like that would really happen. I don't know. Anyways, they're priceless. And Tia Carrere's character, oh, they're priceless, and they destroy it. But that they were building this like mall. I think it's an outlet mall. At the time they were making True Lies, and so somebody was making those, and somebody from Hollywood saw it and go, what a great prop! And they used it in the movie. They made an extra one and destroyed it for the movie. Probably made a couple, because they had to probably film it a couple times. But it was pretty unique. I thought that was neat. And just Citadel, outlets and outlets. I said, stay on this for 3.8 miles. And, yeah, you can just keep going. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Guy with a bunch of Teslas on his trailer. Oh, he's got 4. Ooh, a Black Widow. You know what a Black Widow is? It's like a Ford F-150, but they do it up all with luxury items, and then they put a Lincoln badge on it, and it's a Lincoln, but it's a Ford F-150. It's funnier. There's one right in front of me. I just will waste it, but there you go. It's a Lincoln Blackwood. They call it Blackwood. I thought it was Black Widow all this time. I've been wrong. First time I actually got right behind one and got to read it. But I drove a lot of Lincoln Town cars back in the day. Before I was an electrician, I went to school, and I was going to Orange Coast College, and I was taking computer sciences, and, mainly for networking. So I could be like a systems administrator. I'd be able to set up a server. They showed us how to set up, at that time was Windows NT. Yeah, that tells you how old I am. Windows NT, and you would network it. We actually used Cat5 for the first time. Before that, everything was done over coax cable. Networking was done over coax cables, and we were using Cat5. And you had to learn 568A and B and how that worked and how you use that for networking. How there's 4 pairs of wires, and you would use 2 pair for transmit and receive of data. And right lane must turn right, and I'm going around this guy because that guy in that Blackwood was so slow. He just didn't want to go as fast as the car, probably. Oh yeah, this guy said something. Our country is being destroyed by evil traders, and people aren't doing anything to stop it. Makes me. And I couldn't read the last word because I started driving. Makes me something look like it started with a D. I kind of understand you. Here's what I don't like. The latest people in office after I know it was Trump was the last person in office as a president. He got our prices of fuel down, and the economy was growing, and then the other people came in and destroyed that. And I know I lived better making less money before I do now. I'm making more money than I ever did, and I'm living a lesser quality of life. How's that? That's a statement. Oh, somebody's texting me, but I don't know. Oh, I know which one it is. What are they texting me? I don't know. Normally it would show up and it would read on my thing. I know where Lakewood Boulevard is. Okay, let's just see what they are saying. Because I'm at a stop. I can. Come on. Oh, I'm just taking the phone down. It's not being nice. Let's see. It's just a grab doorknob for plum tree. Text me measurement for my gumwood kitchen window so I can order a blind. Oh, yes. Yes, I know what he's talking about. I know what he's talking about. I should probably call him and talk to him about that, but it would call from this phone, and that would be bad. 2.5 miles will be at Lakewood Boulevard. It's got me getting to the place with 20 minutes to spare, which is good. I don't mind 20 minutes to spare. We're going down to Lakewood Boulevard, and we're going to make a right turn. Let's see how that works. That should be good. Try to get past everyone. Complete forklift parts. I'm just reading everything that I see. North 5 Freeway. Oh, that's that Dewey Pest Control. I see them all over. I guess that's their office, huh? Oh, now you know where they're from. All right, we got a green light. Are we going to be able to go? No. There's so many people making a left to get on the freeway that the light turned green. We had to wait for like 4 more cars. The people behind me were honking. I know it didn't pick up on the phone, but it's just funny. Yeah, like they're behind me. I have 1, 2, 3 cars in front of me that were at the light. Like what am I supposed to do? Honk it down? And just keep relaying the honk? Beep, 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 beep. I'll relay the honk and get those people out of our way. That's what we'll do. Accident or injury, call Sweet James. 1.9 miles. Hey, once you're less than 2 miles, you feel like you're close. You gotta keep an eye out for where you're at. How close are we getting to our thing? Yeah. You're not moving, but I am tired of the quarter mile club. Don't like the quarter mile club. You're a part of the quarter mile club, guy. I call the quarter mile club the people when you're in traffic that leave such a long distance for the car in front of them. They're not keeping up with the flow of traffic. don't have to speed to keep up with the flow of traffic. I'm not telling you to do that, but I'm telling you, keep up with the flow. Speed limit is 45, and the guy in front of you, he's only doing 40. Doesn't mean you have to do 35. Do 40, keep up with him, keep a safe distance, and then proceed. We are a mile and a half away from Lakewood Boulevard. Oh yeah. Let's see, I think I can cross over. Sure can. Oh, I remember I was here. There's this little diner here. It's Otis's Diner. Ozzy's Diner. And yeah, we just stopped in just because it looked different. And the food was really good. It's like a mom and pop place. Really good food. Where am I? We're at Telegraph Road and what? I don't know where I'm at. We're 1.3 miles away from Lakewood Boulevard. Once we get to Lakewood Boulevard, I mean, I basically know Lakewood. I have clients on that street that have own businesses and do stuff. Oh, the ticket clinic. A friend of mine decided to go to law school. He's gonna, just said to heck with it. I'm just gonna go to law school. He graduated. He had decent grades. He said he'd just go to law school. So he found this law school over, I think it was in Fullerton, by the Fullerton, State University, California. University of California, Fullerton, and not affiliated with them. There was this Laws University off of come on, I can remember the name. Gilbert. Gilbert. Yeah. Anyways, so he goes, and the professor in the class said, look to your left, look to your right. When we finish this class, half of these students, half of the people in here will be gone. And he said he kept going back to school, he kept taking his tests, he kept passing, and he would just see the class getting smaller and smaller, but he's still there. And at the end of the course, he had passed. Crazy Quarterback Club. Oh, whoa. Really? No stopping anytime. And it tells people do not park between 4 and 6. And it is 4 o'clock on the dot. I mean, on all my phones, it's 4 o'clock. Bad people. I am flipping them off. There's nobody there. I'm flipping off an empty car. But, dude, they should know better than that. If I knew that the no parking towaway started at a certain hour, especially it's a Monday through Friday, I would have my car moved. They got apartment complexes here, and they probably have to have them open. Yeah, it's like 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Yeah, the people are, he's running out and getting in his car. 4 o'clock. Haha. That guy's alarm goes off before he goes, I better go move my car. Oh, Paramount Boulevard. Yeah, I know my way down Paramount. I could probably go. So this is kind of even similar, but it's going to have me go get off on Lakewood. Hey, we're back to 4:37. I'm actually gaining time somehow. I don't know exactly how old I am. What is it saying? Huh. It says I could turn right here at Paramount. Let's see what it says. I might as well turn right here on Paramount. So now, wow, there's two lights between me and the freeway here. The neat thing about being out in the suburbs of LA, there's less people walking on the sidewalks. You're in downtown LA, man, pedestrians everywhere, just everywhere. And you can't just go right turn, right turn, right turn, or whatever. You have to watch. You have to watch for cars, people, bicycles, everything. But that's right. I know where I'm at. Oh, I used to get off of this exit all the time. I had a client lived up here. He was an attorney. I ended up not working for him. Anyways, my attorney friend, he graduated. And he had no what to do. He's a licensed attorney. He got a traffic ticket, and he's like, I'm gonna fight it. And he did not think he deserved that ticket, so he went and bought it. And I think he lost, and it ticked him off. Anyways, he ended up just fighting traffic tickets. He didn't like what they did, and he just decided that was it. I am going to be a traffic ticket attorney, because he felt that well, no one at the time was doing it. There wasn't what's it called, ticket clinic. What didn't exist at the time, and thank you. There we go. And so he just he'd take care of it. He'd see what he could do for people, and he did. And then I became a chauffeur. I used him all the time. I just couldn't have a ticket on my record. I was one time, I was driving to LAX, and I was going to pick up a client. I had what they called a run, and I was in a Maserati four-door. It's called a Quadruporte, 1985. You can look up what it looks like. It's absolutely a gorgeous car. Basically had like a Ferrari V8 motor in it. And beautiful car. Great air conditioning in the back of the car. The front fan wouldn't work for crap. But as long as the car was moving, and you didn't have it on what you would call maximum, where it would circulate the air, it would get a flow from, you moving the car through, and the air conditioning would move. But as soon as you were in traffic, that front of that car was just hot. But the back air conditioner, I keep that on high. I was like, the back people would be cold, and I'd be boiling in the front. Just what happened. And I was flying to the airport. I'm late, and as I got off at the 605 onto the 105, I saw the cop. I just pulled over. I didn't even wait for him to pull me over. I just pulled over. He came up, wrote me a ticket. He just wrote 70 plus. And this is in the 55-mile-an-hour day, so I just went over. I saw the pen, nice pen. Wrote it, did it, and I handed him the ticket. I think he charged me something like $125, $150, whatever it was. Handed him the money. He'd go to court, take care of it, and the next thing you know, he said, yeah, your ticket was dismissed. Don't know how he did it. He get them dismissed. I don't think I ever paid for a ticket. I paid a fine. He always got them dismissed. One time I paid him to fight one ticket. I was pissed. I was like, please fight this ticket. I'm paying you because the guy pissed me off. I was wearing my seatbelt. He wrote me a seatbelt violation because I went like this. Aha! The guy behind me ran through the traffic light with the cameras and it went flash, flash. Went, ha ha! And a cop pulled me over. And he saw me do that and he thought I was putting my seatbelt on. How does that look like putting a seatbelt on? Fucking dick. I was pissed. I paid him. I could have went to court and fought it. But I didn't have time. I was busy. I was an electrician at the time. That's when I first got my license. I was probably within the first 5 years. And I was making really good money and it just didn't make sense for me to go to court. I was charging like $145 an hour. How do you go to court and take up 3 hours of your time to go to court and waste your morning when you can go out and make, $400 plus dollars? And you just don't do it. Yeah. Anyway, so he's like, you're going to give me $150 to fight a $25 ticket? I go, yeah. He goes, all right. And he sent me a thing in the mail saying, hey, I paid your ticket. You don't have to worry about it. You're not going to go to work or anything. What do you mean you paid it? I paid you to go fight it. Oh, I was pissed. And I got mad at my friend. And he kind of didn't talk to me after that for a while. But then finally, we ended up getting together. But, yeah. I wear a uniform, a gray uniform, and it's kind of like, see this gray? I'm wearing a gray uniform and I'm wearing a gray seatbelt just like this and an F-350 with a utility bag. And a cop pulled me. I was pissed. So, I have dash cameras now. I keep them in my truck. They're always looking at me, just like this. You see this? Yeah, this dash camera right over here. It's going forward, here in reverse. I actually want to get a 4-camera system for the dash cam. I think that would be the best. Because then I can, it can see, forward, in cab, out the back, and off to probably I do my left. More chances, I think, something happening off to your left than your right. Should be forward, left, and right, and back, but you have to have an in-cab camera. Or maybe just get an in-cab camera, just one camera watches you, and that's it. And get the other 4 camera and have them do everything. It would probably be forward, off to the left forward, off to the right forward, off to the left forward. Yeah, have it so that it's still just enough that you can see something coming off to the side. Okay, now we're getting into North Orange County. And the 5 freeway here is gorgeous. What was that about? Guy didn't even signal, he just came over. Can't see if there's somebody in front of me. Didn't like how that guy just freaking cut me off. see around that guy, and he just cut me off. I like being able to see. And I know when you're behind me, you can't see either. But I want to be able to see when brake lights come on. Guy in a Suburban just said, no, I'm going to pull in front of you, I don't care. Didn't even turn signal, nothing. He just, I'm driving with a 1001, with a 1 second. I should have a 2 second with the guy in front of me. 1001, 1000, okay, now I got 1.5 seconds. Which is probably better than not having than 1 second. But that guy just took that gap and just stole it from me. What exit does it have me getting off at? 4.5 miles. I'll say from here. From here, it's sad. I'm not damn. Didn't like that guy. From Arizona. Oh, look at these idiots. Oh my God, they're driving out of the carpool lane across not just a double stripe line, but 2 double stripe lines. Do they not realize what this is? Orange County. That's almost $500 fine. They call it a $100 fine. You hear the fine $100. You know, wow, that's cheaper than $4.90 posted on the shirt. Then you go up to the clerk's counter, and they go, okay, and the court assessment is 390%. So they add $390 to the $100 fine, and it ends up being a total fine of $490. Craziness. Brookhurst, let's get off on Brookhurst. I used to live off of Brookhurst in Catella. When they were building, this is before Disneyland, when they were building Anaheim and building, building some of the first track homes in Orange County, the contractor needed to build roads into these communities he bought. Well, they're not even communities yet. It's just he was buying farms, and then he was just building these homes. And in fact, my house was built in 1955, but my housing tract was started in 1953, probably the same time that Disney was starting to build Disneyland. And he built a road, and he called it Catella. And he called it Catella because he had a daughter named, I think Kelly, and something Ella. And he called it Catella for both of his daughters. You can look it up. Anaheim, California. Catella, the history of the street. Going to Brookhurst. Yay! Look at this. I am only 17 minutes away. Never looked up the meaning of Brookhurst and how it was probably somebody named Brookhurst. You know, it's how most streets are named. But I thought the story behind Catella was neat. I got my right turn signal on. Got 16 minutes. Look at this. 4:33. That was the original time it told me I would get there. And then I get to drive from there to Irvine. There's a way to drive all the way down there on streets. Oh, I had a friend of mine came to my wedding and he would only drive on streets. He would not drive on freeways. Oh, and then he lived in Yerba Linda and I got married in Lakewood. In other words, that guy had one heck of a drive to come to my wedding, and he did. What a friend. Wow. Geez, really? Sorry about that little long line. My car is perfect. I'm on this hill on the off ramp, waiting for the lights to turn green. There's no right on red, so we have to wait. But I don't have the brake on. My foot's over the brake, but I'm not touching it. And my gas is just enough to keep the car. It's not bad. It's just stuck where it is. The idle is just enough to keep the car perfect. Oh, look at this. No letting off the brake. Just the light's green. Come on. Cars are, I'm probably like 7 or 8 cars back from the light. Hopefully we make this light. Ooh, here we go. Yeah, I'm not going to make this light. Yeah, this guy's not going to go. Right. Wow. And now we're stuck. No right on red. And we were only 7 or 8 cars back. There was no reason for the guy in front of me to stop. It was yellow. He stopped at a yellow. I might have ran the red light if I followed him through. But there was also a chance that I would have crossed the white line before it turned red. That's all you have to do. Your front tires cross over the white line on a yellow light. You did not run the red light. This was a long light. I got to hold the brake now because now we're up at the top of the ramp and it's more flat. And now I let it off. Watch, I let off my brake. It just crawls a little bit. There you go. Woo! 100 feet to Brookhurst. Well, it is right there. That's 100 feet. Let's recenter this. And it's going to take me down Brookhurst. Wish I knew where. Oh, let's see. Oh, there you. Oh, wow! It takes me all the way down to the street that the thing's on. The appliance parts store is on. Here we go. $13 and change. No, sir, I do not want you in front of me. Do not cut in front of me. There you go. You stay off on the right. You, sir, are too slow. There is a boat mechanic and parts store up here on my right. And I had went out in the desert. I saw this thing. It was so cheap. It was like $500 a boat. I go, really? That's a neat little boat for $500. I go, does it run? He goes, look, it hasn't run in 10 years. That's the last time I run it. I got the pinks. I got the title for the trailer and the boat. $500. You have it. I said, I'll come out and take a look at it. I drove out with my son in my work truck, and we looked at it, and I was like, wow. Okay. I go, $500, huh? I go, I don't know about $500. I go, yeah, it's a neat little boat, but man, this motor was from like 1970, Mercury 50 horse outboard, and but it's a neat little fiberglass boat. But the floor was dry rotted. I made a mistake of buying like 3/4 inch plywood, and I painted it with that white water absorbent paint or whatever it was. But yeah, Where's that boat place? It's coming right up here. I know. Oh, it's right here. Look at that. We're already passing it. There it is. They fixed my boat. There it is. Boats. Boats. Anyway, yeah, he fixed my boat up. There it is. But that was fun. We took it down there, and I took the boat in, showed him the motor. I said, hey, this hasn't been fired up in 10 years or more. I go, do you think you can get it started? And would you do the proper procedures, whatever, to test it to make, so I don't want to ruin it and just throw a battery in it and start turning it over, find out that I messed it up. Because, there'll be rust on the side of the cylinders. Maybe you have to put something in there, clean it. I've watched videos and they say you don't just put a battery on a car that was, setting for 10 years. You throw some maybe transmission fluid into the cylinders and you crank it by hand. You let it set overnight and then you crank it by hand, a quarter turn, and then you crank it by hand the next day, another quarter. You do all these things. Because, yeah, I can do it, but I don't have room to keep your boat here. I'm a boat mechanic. I take care of your motor. So I took it home. I took the motor off. I threw it in the back of my truck. I drove it back up. He took the motor out. Calls me a week later. He goes, this motor runs good. Got a good motor. Came back, put it back on my boat. I had one of my employees paint a 3/4 inch piece of plywood with that water resistant paint, that white stuff. It's like a rubbery paint. Put that in that floor. Didn't realize how much weight I was putting in that boat. That really slowed that boat down. I should have put like a 1/2 inch plywood in or something. And it would have been so much better. It would have been, that extra 1/4 inch was just like too much weight. We wouldn't use a 1/4 inch plywood. That would have just, your feet would have fallen through it. But maybe even 3/8 would have been fine. But I was an idiot. I put 3/4 inch. It was so heavy. But me and my son at 4 or 5 years old, he learned how to drive a boat. He could put it in a dock. He could back it into a slip. That was cool. But granted, I was in the boat with him when he would do it. I never let him do it on his own. But he's 17 now. I let him move the boat. Not my big boat, not the Aviator. He'll never touch the wheel on that. Maybe if I'm out at sea or something and I just need him to keep going that way, but don't hit anything. I had a 35-foot custom hydrocraft catamaran motor yacht. It had 2 outboard Mercury motors on it, or Mariners. They weren't really great motors, but I had them. They were working really good. And we're just going, and one of my motors stopped working. We're just going like, oh, that's odd. Oh, one's on a small fuel tank. I'm going to have to go change out the fuel tank. Grab the wheel. Don't hit anything. I'm not talking about my son. This is just a friend of mine who ended up being a bad friend, and we don't talk to him anymore. But he takes my boat, and I go out, and I jump on the swim step, and I'm out there working, and I'm changing the tank, and I get the lines and everything. I'm squeezing the ball, fire the motor up, and as I'm doing that, I see this sheriff boat coming towards me. The harbor patrol guy, and he's like, he's pointing. I look up, and we're headed straight towards the seawall. And my friend is just like frozen. He doesn't know what to do. I'm like, turn. So I go up there, I slap the throttles down, and I turn the motor. What are you doing? You're going to just crash us? Oh, that would have been bad. We weren't going fast. In fact, that boat can only do like 13 miles an hour, not even knots, 13 miles an hour. Do 15 if you had a a wind pushing you at 5 miles an hour from the back, and you might get the boat up an additional 2 miles an hour. That was it. Wow, this has changed. This is my old intersection, isn't it? Wow, and it is completely different. There's beautiful landscaped medium here now. I used to live in that neighborhood right over there. I do not have time to go by my old property. We had a beautiful tall tree in our pine tree in our front yard, and I would put lights in it and decorate it like a Christmas tree. And I had the tallest Christmas tree in the neighborhood. I'd spend $1,000 a year on Christmas lights. It was insane. I was a nut. And then this guy right over here, I know you can't see what I'm looking at, but he did he did Christmas lights to music. It was nuts. There's a quarter mile guy. Couldn't handle being behind him. I went around him. I got 1.3 miles to my turn. Whew. Hey, that's a Dodge minivan, and it has a truck license plate on it. That's kind of odd. Why would you have a truck license plate on a minivan? Do they make minivans get commercial plates? That's weird. California's weird. Green light. We're going to turn on Stanford. Let's go. Guys just trying. This happens more than you know. I haven't lived here in years, but people coming out of that shopping center will block the southbound Brookhurst lanes. And I didn't need to be reminded of that. That just sucked. Ugh. There's the mobile station. I would fill up there whenever I was broke because the price of gas there was incredible. Credit prices only $4.17 a gallon for super. But that wouldn't be the cheapest gas station around. It would be much more than that. $3.77 for regular. That is wild. But I'd be broke for whatever reason, and I could go in there and swipe my credit, and they do $1 on the card, and then it would take a couple days for them to process for it to go on the credit card. So I know I need to get to work. So here, I'll swipe my card, fill up my truck, go do the job, and immediately pay towards my credit card bill. By the time they put that charge on my credit card, I'd have it paid down enough that the charge could. It's still bad. Almost back then. I'd always leave like $20-$30 on it. Now I keep my credit cards at try to keep them below 30% of the available credit, because then it keeps your credit good, and you don't want to keep it less than 20%. Because if you're below 20%, that's like, oh, you're not using them, whatever. So you keep them between 20 and 30%, and your credit goes. Little credit card advice. I don't have any real big balance credit cards anyway. So yeah. Wow. Lampson. Oh, it said I could have turned here. I would have turned there. Oh, we're going up to the next street. We're going to make a left turn. That's a ugly green car. I'm sorry. I don't like to say anything's ugly. You bought something? Oh, well, it's yours. Dude, that was just like it was like a green you would use in a camouflage scheme. It wasn't British racing green. It was just a dark, ugly green. But not like a dark green, like a pine tree needle green. No, it was just a dark, ugly green. Car from not far from here, didn't I? I might just have to go out. Nah, I know what it's going to do. It's going to take me across town. But we are close to Garden Grove Boulevard. I am so close to where I need to work. When I put it in, it's probably not even going to have me use the freeway. And if it does, it's going to be like a horrible drive. Because it's absolute rush hour now. Oh, cutie. Oh, nice church. Oh, Doofy new is for mayor. There's so many new wins in Garden Grove. Here it is. Is that my appliance? Is it auto work? I swear. This is OC. Yeah, this is it. This is it. This is where I need to be. And they're open for another 25 minutes. Boom. All right, let's go in. Well, I'm going to go in and buy some parts. You guys can wait here. Wallet. I think you need to see what the heck I'm doing.